Rates and unit rates. Made easy. A rate is used to compare different quantities. A rate is a special type of ratio. For example, a runner can run 3 miles in 31 minutes. The two different quantities are miles and minutes. Writing this as a ratio, we will have 3 miles over 31 minutes. Here's an example. We want to write the rate as a fraction in simplest form. We are given 10 nails every 6 feet. Typically, the first number will be in the numerator, and the second number will be on the denominator. The biggest thing to remember, we need to keep the quantity, or the unit, next to the number. Writing this as a fraction, we will have 10 nails as the numerator, and 6 feet as the denominator. Now we just reduce. 10 over 6 can reduce to 5 over 3 by factoring out a 2. Our final answer is 5 nails over 3 feet. Let's go over unit rates. A unit rate is when we divide completely. You see unit rates every day. Here are 3 examples. At the gas station, where we pay per gallon. In our car, where we measure the car's efficiency in miles per gallon. And at the grocery store, where we buy produce on a per pound basis. Let's go over some examples. Example number 1. A store charges $3.36 for a 16-ounce jar of salsa. What is the unit price in dollars per ounce? What we do first is we write down our first quantity as the numerator, which in this case is $3.36. So like this, $3.36. Now our second quantity, which is 16 ounces, is going to go on the bottom. 16, and I'm just going to put OZ for ounces. Whenever we want to find the unit price, we have to complete this division. So we're going to go ahead and divide these numbers. If you need help, click on this link. I made a video on it. The denominator is going to be on the outside, and the numerator is going to go on the inside here. So 3.36. This decimal, we just bring it up to the top, and we'll put a 0 there. Now, 16 can't go into 3, but 16 can go into 33 2 times. 2 times 16 is 32. We subtract these numbers. We'll get a 1 there, and we bring down the 6, and that'll give us 16. 16 goes into 16 1 time. And now there is 0 remainder. So that means that our answer is going to be 0.21. However, whenever we're working with rates and unit rates, we need to include the units along with it. So what we did first was we divided dollars by ounces. So that means our answer should be in dollars per ounce. Like that. So 0.21 dollars per ounce is our final answer. Example number 2. A hummingbird moves its wings at a rate of 5,400 wing beats per minute. Write this rate in wing beats per second. What we're given is that the hummingbird can move its wings at 5,400 wing beats. I'm going to just label that as WB every 1 minute. Now the question says that we want our answers in wing beats per second. We're already given a unit rate. Now we want to change the units that are following. So what we know is that in every minute there is 60 seconds. What we can do is change our units now by using the conversion here. The way we do that is we multiply. We're going to multiply our number times 1 minute per 60 seconds. And the cool thing with units is that we can actually cancel them if they are the same and diagonal from each other. So what we can see here is that we have a minute on the bottom and a minute on the top in the next fraction. So that means we can go ahead and cancel those units. Canceling the units and doing the multiplication, what we'll have is 5,400 wing beats for every 60 seconds. Now the units are what we want them in. All we have to do here is complete the division. So we'll have 60 on the outside and 5400 on the inside. 60 cannot go into 54, but 60 can go into 540 9 times. 9 times 60 is 540. We're going to subtract those. We're going to have a 0. Now we bring down this 0 here. 60 goes into 0 times, and there's no other numbers left. That means that our final answer is going to be 90 wing beats per second.